Yo, what's up everybody? It's Leroy here from PluginsMasters. Today I want to show you guys the IconDrums by GForce. So let's get started. Okay, so as you can see here, it looks like the LinnDrum. LinnDrum 1, LinnDrum 2, right? And don't forget, if you own one, it's very valuable, right? The LinnDrum 2 is $10,000 and the LinnDrum 1 is like $48,000. That's a lot of money for some vintage gear, right? So let's check out this and see if it sounds kind of like the original one. Yo, everybody, PluginsMasters has done it again. To celebrate our 3rd year anniversary, we're going to give away over $10,000 worth of plugins to 10 lucky winners. We got a lot of great brands like UAD, FabFilter, Soundtoys, Sonox, Isotope, and Waves, and plenty more. It's easy to join. Just click on the link below to enter the contest. Don't forget that PluginsMasters got some of the best deals and discounts for music production out there. Okay, so you know what? I'm looking at it. It looks amazing, right? You know, it looks very similar to the original drum machine. Now, it's got some features that are actually a little better than the original machine. It doesn't have a sequencer, but still, it should be pretty good. Now, you can create your own drum loops, do whatever you want, but it does come with some presets, right? So what I did was I took the presets and I just listened to the drum machine. So let's take a listen to it real quick, a couple of minutes of that, and then I'm gonna explain to you the details of each section of the machine. So let's go. It's another drum beat. Now I'm gonna change right this. I could just throw a thing on, right? This is some presets right here. I'm changing the kit. Actually, I'm gonna loop that one so you can lock into that. Let's continue. Now check this one out. That's really crazy, but you can look at the compressor. It is really overdriving. That looks fun. Something a little easier. These presets are pretty good, huh? Okay, so here we go. This is the one I started off with, the Thriller. Look at that one. Now that's kind of crazy, right? I don't know what I would do with that one. Sounds like it's raining. Tokyo Test Machine. Okay, that's kind of good. Now, you can see here are the drums, right? You got a side kick, you got snare, 1, 2, and 3. You even got a bass, I guess that's the kick, crash. This is your velocity control. You got claps. Oh, I'm sorry, those are the rides. Tom 1, 2, 3, hi-hat, and then you got open hi-hat. You got something like a shaker there, tambourine, conga left and right, low and high, and you got a cowbell and some claps. Now check out, listen to the snare. This is right here, you can change the snare. This is the snare LinnDrum from the second machine. Let's try that. How about we go to the classic one? Actually, it's louder over there. It's lower sound. Let's go to the first machine. Okay, so you can just mess around with and try to find the sound that likes you. So if I play that beat again, it would be that sound. Here's your bass section, which is the kick. So let's find that. Here we go. Try to change that. Nice. Some good sounds, right? How about the hi-hats? Everybody wants to try out the hi-hats. And let's go to this one. Let's go to the classic one again. Okay, so you can see you can change your sounds, really 90s, 80s sound, okay? Now, if you look at your section, you got a delay here, and you can see you got your left, right, the feedback, you even got a filter, even the levels, and you can sync it to the track. You got your reverb, a pre-delay, the size, decay, all the good things for reverb. You got a filter, same thing, you want to put some filter on your reverb, and you even got your levels. But this is kind of like connected to each track. Now, they are kind of universal. All of these tracks are using the same filter, bit crusher and compressor, but look at this, you can change these, distortion, EQ, a gate, a phaser, etc. So watch, try a preset, and you can see the distortion changed there and the phaser changed there. Click again, that became an EQ, phaser, compressor. So each of your preset changes those things right here. And you got your master volume here. Now, let's listen to this. I'm going to solo the, you get your solo buttons. These are individual tracks here. Just play the groove again. Let's go to that one. No, I like that one. Okay, so this solo, the sidekick, I see that one. Where is it? Right here. Solo that. You got your levels. Now, if you go here, you can see there's a delay. Right? And if you go here, you got a reverb. You can change your reverb level over here. Do what you want, right? Create your own little thing. How about a filter? All right, that's kind of touchy. All right, and you got a pitch. Need a pitch. Okay, that's working. And you got the decay. Okay, so you got all your little things that you can do. You even got a panning. You can pan it left and pan it right, or put it right back in the center. It's up to you how you want to do your thing, right? Wow. So that looks kind of like it's about it. You know, you just got to experiment with it. I'm gonna take it out of solo. And how about we do this? Listen to some of the grooves, right? So I'm going to continue down. Let's just check it out. Oh yeah, that's nice. I think I remember that groove. I gotta remember this. Uh-oh. Stick up the space junk. That sounds like space junk. Studio kit. Now those bongos sound really good, huh? Try something else. Oh, that's good. Now, I know what you're thinking. That this is really great, especially if you want to recreate that feeling of that time period, and to get those beautiful sounds that the LinnDrum offered back in the day. You know, Prince was one of the guys who made this drum machine pretty famous too. If you listen to it carefully, you probably hear some of that little Purple Rain thing going, you know, kind of stuff like that, you know, and don't forget, everything retro is coming back. So you might need this thing. This is really exciting. So, oh, one other thing too, they made something simple for you, especially you guys who want to really do your mixing. You know, you need those individual drums, right? So I just selected that, and I'm gonna activate all of these. All right, and what happened is if you go over here, you can see how I did that. You can actually send all the tracks individually, right? And you can see I got the kick, snare, the side stick, the clap, hi-hats, toms, ride, crash, all of them, right? And you can send them to a audio file, which you can just get all of this information on an audio file, and then you can add in your compressors, EQ, and do what you want to get the sound that you want and get really more detail. So this works like this. You have to go into your inserts, even if you got Logic, Ableton Live, it doesn't matter. You have to find your inserts. You go to the plugin. There we go. IconDrums. You can see there's the bass, the snare, the hi-hat, the tom. You select each one for individual tracks, because you can see there's the snare, the side, the clap, the hi-hat, the toms, the ride. And then you just press record for all of them and watch what happens here. So just hit enter and just go to my record button there right here. Let's move this down a little bit. I want to highlight the drum, of course. Boom. And you can see here, we are recording the track. Now, I really like these companies when they make things like easy for you. You know, it's very simple to get that. So now, right now, I can get to this kick drum and I can do what EQing, whatever I want. You know, if I want to put a fab filter on it, you know, great things like that. And start EQing this the way I want, you know, and compressing it the way I want, these kind of things. And it's individual tracks, and you can kill your plugin. You don't really need it no more. Okay, so you know what? If you guys need this, gotta have it. It's at PluginsMasters, right? We got a lot of great sales going on. Christmas is gonna be dynamite. And we don't forget the giveaways. We see you at PluginsMasters.
Yeah.